So what if you could make a truly life-changing amount of money while you're still in your first year of college? Sounds pretty crazy, right? Well, today we're going to break down the exact strategy one student used to do just that. Let's dive in.
7 lakh rupees. Just take a second to look at that number. For a lot of people, that's way more than they make in a whole year. But for this one college student, it's what he earned in less than 2 months.
And here's the real kicker. He did it all in just 50 days. And, you know what's even crazier? He didn't upload a single new video to his YouTube channel during that time. So, the question on everybody's mind has to be,
yeah, how on earth did he pull this off? This wasn't some lottery win or a lucky break. Nope. It was actually a portfolio of 4 totally different strategies that all work together. We're going to break down every single one, starting with the system he built to run on autopilot.
First up, the digital product funnel. Now, this is a pretty classic online business model, but the real genius here isn't just the product itself, it's the automated system he built around it to sell 24/7.
So this 4-step funnel is basically the engine of the whole operation. It all kicks off with building a community on Instagram around a specific niche, let's say fitness. Step 2, you offer them something they actually want, a valuable free PDF guide. To get that guide, they have to join his Telegram channel, that's step 3, and that's how you capture the audience. And finally, the automated part, a payment page that sells an even more advanced product. It's like a perfect little machine for turning followers into customers, making money even while you're asleep.
Okay, now what's really cool about this is how he solved the whole "but I'm not an expert" problem. See, he wasn't some fitness guru, but his brother was. So he just took his brother's real-world knowledge, fed it into ChatGPT, and created a guide that was genuinely helpful. It's such a brilliant example of being resourceful.
All right, strategy number 2. This one brought in about 30% of the total earnings. And this play is all about making money from the creator economy without ever having to be a creator yourself. It's about becoming the ultimate connector.
He started a sponsorship agency. Essentially, you become a matchmaker. You go out and find brands that want to advertise, and then you connect them with creators who have the perfect audience for them. You handle the deal, and you take a nice little cut.
And this slide right here shows the hustle perfectly. You're basically playing 2 different roles at the same time. On one side, you're a detective, hunting down companies that need exposure. And on the other, you're a talent scout, building up a roster of creators who are ready for brand deals. Your whole job is to be the bridge that connects them.
So why is this so powerful? Well, your cut is typically somewhere between 10 to 20% of the entire deal. Think about it. If you connect a creator with a brand for a 1 lakh rupee deal, you've just made up to 20,000 rupees just for making a few calls and sending some emails. Now, imagine doing that a few times a month. But, as you can probably guess, it's not quite that simple.
And this is some real talk, right from the source. This strategy takes persistence. You're going to get a lot of no's, you're going to face a lot of rejection. So patience isn't just a nice to have here, it's an absolute requirement if you want to succeed.
Okay, so the next part of this portfolio involves some smaller, more flexible gigs. These are honestly perfect for students because they tap into 2 of the fastest growing industries out there, AI and the creator economy, and they don't need a huge time commitment.
The first one is called data labeling. You see, AI models need to be trained by actual humans, and you can get paid to do that work. We're talking about an income of around 8,000 to 12,000 rupees a month just for doing some surprisingly simple tasks on platforms like Appen or Amazon's Mechanical Turk.
And just look at how straightforward these tasks are. You're essentially just telling an AI, yep, that's a car. Or, hey, this is a cat, by drawing a little box around it. It's the kind of remote work you can do from pretty much anywhere, as long as you've got a computer and an internet connection.
All right, the next gig is thumbnail design. Every single creator needs eye-catching thumbnails to get clicks. But let's be honest, not every creator is a great designer. This creates a huge opportunity for anyone who's got a bit of a creative spark.
And this chart is everything. For the exact same work, a single thumbnail design, you could charge a local client maybe 400 rupees. But if you manage to land a foreign client, you can charge up to 5,000 rupees. That's more than 10 times the income for the exact same skill. It just shows you the power of thinking globally.
Now we've arrived at the single most profitable strategy he used. This wasn't just your regular after-school tutoring. This was a seriously leveled up version that brought in the majority of his earnings.
So, just look at the difference here. On the left, you've got your standard home tutoring, which is great, don't get me wrong. But on the right, that's the real game changer.
high-ticket international tutoring. By teaching students online in countries like Canada or Switzerland, you're tapping into a market where parents are willing to pay a premium for good education, plus you get the benefit from the currency conversion. It's the same skill, just applied to a much bigger market.
And the results are just staggering. 5 lakh rupees. This one strategy, all by itself, brought in more than all the others combined. It's absolute proof that if you have a skill, taking it to a global market can completely change your earning potential.
Now, he's very clear that this is the most challenging path, mainly because finding those first few international students is tough. But as you can see, if you can get over that hurdle, maybe by using online tutoring platforms or social media, the financial upside is absolutely enormous. So after hearing all of these different strategies, you might be sitting there wondering, okay, where should I even start? Well, lucky for us, the creator himself actually gave his top recommendations.
So here they are, his top 3 picks if you want to get started today. He puts thumbnail design at number 3, because the demand is off the charts and you can really scale your income with foreign clients. In the number 2 spot is home tuitions, because it's just a fantastic way to leverage skills you already have. But his number 1 recommendation? The sponsorship agency. The commission potential is massive, and you're putting yourself right in the middle of the booming creator economy.
And that's the breakdown. A portfolio of really smart strategies that combined automation, networking, and global thinking. We've seen how each piece of the puzzle contributed to that incredible 7 lakh rupee figure. So the only question left is the one right there on the screen. Which play will you run first?